Welcome back to CarScope, where we dive deep into the most talked about cars on the road, and today's review is a real treat. Say hello to the rebirth of a legend, the 2026 Plymouth Barracuda. That's right, the iconic muscle car from the golden era of American performance has returned, and it's more aggressive, more refined, and more powerful than ever before. This isn't just a nostalgic throwback, it's a full-blown modern interpretation of a classic that's ready to shake up the muscle car scene. The moment you lay eyes on the 2026 Barracuda, one thing becomes immediately clear: this car was designed to turn heads. From the front, it delivers an imposing presence, mixing retro DNA with a thoroughly modern touch. The wide-set grille channels that vintage Barracuda attitude, but it's been reshaped to fit contemporary aerodynamics and cooling efficiency. LED matrix headlights sit sharply at the corners, with a sleek, angular design that looks both menacing and high-tech. The hood, sculpted and muscular, features twin functional air intakes, feeding cool air to the beast beneath while adding to its muscular aesthetic. There's also an optional carbon fiber hood for those who opt for the high-performance SRT variant, which reduces weight and adds a dose of aggression. From the side, the Barracuda has that unmistakable coupe profile, low and wide, with a fastback roofline that pays homage to the original 70s model while adopting modern design cues. Strong character lines run from the front fenders all the way to the rear haunches, giving the car a sense of motion even when parked. Massive 20-inch forged alloy wheels come standard, with optional 21-inch wheels on higher trims. These sit inside flared wheel arches that give the Barracuda a planted, almost predatory stance. A subtle crease along the lower body panel adds detail and depth without overcomplicating the design. Frameless windows and a gloss black B-pillar contribute to a sleek, uninterrupted side silhouette. Swinging around to the rear, you're met with a design that's both aggressive and purposeful. A full-width LED taillight bar, reminiscent of vintage Mopar styling, stretches across the rear deck, lighting up with a unique animation when you lock or unlock the car. The rear bumper features integrated diffusers and dual or quad exhaust tips depending on the trim. The high-performance variants get blacked-out badging, a ducktail spoiler, and a more pronounced rear diffuser to improve aerodynamics and downforce at high speeds. Every angle of the Barracuda's rear speaks to performance, but with just enough retro flair to keep longtime fans satisfied. Step inside, and the Barracuda surprises with a cabin that feels far more upscale than you might expect from a muscle car. It's a clear evolution from its Dodge Challenger cousin, with soft-touch materials, contrast stitching, and aluminum or carbon fiber trim accents depending on the package. The cockpit is driver-centric, wrapping slightly around the person behind the wheel with every control within arm's reach. The flat-bottom steering wheel is leather-wrapped with paddle shifters, and for the SRT trims, you get Alcantara inserts and a glowing Barracuda badge right at the center. The centerpiece of the interior is the massive 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, customizable through several display modes. You can switch between classic gauges, performance telemetry, or minimalist views depending on your mood or driving situation. Right next to it is the 13.4-inch Uconnect 6 infotainment screen, responsive, intuitive, and loaded with features like wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, performance pages, launch control settings, and even over-the-air updates. The back controls remain tactile with physical knobs thankfully for quick adjustments on the go. Seating in the Barracuda varies by trim, with the base models getting premium cloth or synthetic leather, while the GT and SRT trims offer heavily bolstered leather or Alcantara sport seats. These are both heated and ventilated, with optional memory settings for the driver. Rear seats are usable, though snug for adults, and the fastback roofline does limit some headroom in the back. Trunk space is decent for this segment, with a flat floor and foldable rear seats, making it just practical enough for weekend getaways. Under the hood, the 2026 Barracuda gives buyers multiple powertrain options, each more enticing than the last. The base model comes with a turbocharged 2.0-liter inline-4 delivering around 300 horsepower, designed for fuel efficiency and daily usability without sacrificing spirit. Move up to the mid-tier trims, and you're treated to a 3.0-liter twin-turbo inline-6, dubbed the Hurricane engine, pushing out between 420 and 510 horsepower depending on tuning. It offers a smooth yet brutal acceleration curve and impressively quick throttle response. Then there's the monstrous electrified 6.2-liter supercharged Hemi V8 under the hood of the SRT Hellcat-e variant. Yes, you heard that right. Plymouth has embraced mild hybrid tech to complement raw power. This version outputs a staggering 760 horsepower and over 700 pounds-feet of torque, enabling 0 to 60 times in the low 3-second range. The electric assist doesn't just boost acceleration, it also reduces turbo lag and improves low-end torque delivery, making it an absolute beast off the line. Handling is vastly improved over past Mopar muscle cars, thanks to an all-new adaptive suspension system, The Barracuda remains composed in corners while still delivering that classic muscle car ride when in comfort mode. Brembo brakes are standard on higher trims, providing confident stopping power, while the all-wheel drive option is available on select trims. It adds versatility for those in wetter or colder climates. Steering is tight and well-weighted, especially in sport mode, and the car responds eagerly to driver input. Let's talk pricing. The 2026 Plymouth Barracuda starts at around $42,000 for the base model, which is surprisingly reasonable given the performance and tech included. The mid-level trims, like the GT and Scat Pack equivalents, will run you between $52,000 and $60,000. For those seeking the full throttle experience of the SRT Hellcat-e, be prepared to shell out anywhere from $78,000 to over $90,000, depending on options and special packages like the Track Performance Suite or Carbon Aesthetic Pack. It's not cheap, but when you compare it to competitors offering similar horsepower and tech, the Barracuda stands out as a value-packed powerhouse. Customization is a big part of the 2026 Barracuda experience. You can choose from over a dozen factory paint options, from deep metallics to bold retro colors like plum crazy purple and hemi orange. Wheels, interior materials, seat stitching, brake caliper color set, all of it can be mixed and matched for a personalized build. And for true enthusiasts, Plymouth offers a track edition with stripped back weight, track-tuned suspension, and exclusive colorways. So, what's the verdict? The 2026 Plymouth Barracuda is more than just a revival of a legendary nameplate. It's a fully realized modern muscle car that balances performance, style, comfort, and technology in a way that few competitors manage. It honors the legacy of the original Barracuda while forging a bold new path forward. Whether you're a longtime Mopar loyalist or someone new to American performance cars, the Barracuda demands attention and it earns it at every turn. Thanks for watching this deep dive review here on CarScope. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more in-depth car reviews, and let us know in the comments what you think of the 2026 Barracuda. Would you buy one? Which trim would you go for? Until next time, drive safe, stay curious, and keep your eyes on the road because here at CarScope, we're always one step ahead of the curve.